a shumo, a shumo, a shumo, a shumo, a shumer, 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 murmur, murr, shumer, murmur, murr, a shumer, murmur, shumer, murmur, 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 murr, 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 a shumer, murmur, murr, shumer, murmur, murr. A shumer, murmur, shumer, murmur, 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 murr, murr, murr.
Hey, 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 it's Fat Albert. Boom, 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 boom. Nah, 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 we gonna have a good time. Hey, 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 it's Fat Albert. A chain. So it's Taco Tuesday. You guys eating tacos today, or are you gonna pass and be like it's Hamburger Tuesday for me, French Fry Tuesday for me? No more tacos, at least until Friday, or no more tacos until we have another family gathering, like Hercules the shark is always having. He sure is a family oriented type of guy, isn't he? What a shark! Y'all, for those of you who didn't see it yet, Hercules the shark actually dropped by and made a typing casual cameo on his own live stream, well, his own pre-upload last Friday. So for Fish Fry Fridays, so it was January. Let me think. It was January 16th, Fish Fry Fridays, episode 24 in the replay for my replay squad. Shouts out to my replay squad. High five. Bam. Hercules the shark dropped down and showed up and showed out a little bit in the chat. So if you're interested in seeing how Hercules interact with my cool peeps, it's in episode 24. And it's called Rogaine for Sharks or something like that. Sharks and Rogaine, y'all. Hercules be on one. He be talking about some of the craziest stuff. Rogaine for Sharks. Yes, I think that's what it was called. But it's available and ready. Have your popcorn ready. But you may not want to because you might start choking it because you're laughing at what the HE is saying. Hercules the Shark is awesome. So moving forward to that, thanks Hercules the Shark for doing a really good job on your show and just doing your part to make this show go. And shouts out to all my cool peeps who are also doing your part by popping in to say hello, thumbsing up. We're having a good time. I'm not doing any verticals right now because I had to get some more updated technology. My equipment that I have, although it is new, is gently used. So now that I how can I say this? I need to get new equipment now. Or if I get some newer, gently used equipment, I have to make sure I really check the dates to see if it falls in line close enough to be able to be compatible to hold the weight of streaming. So that's what's going on. So until further notice, we'll be working it this way, and I am actually enjoying it. Today's topic for this Taco Tuesday, Monday the 20th, is National Food Holidays. I was thinking, in light of Martin Luther King Day being yesterday, of course, I wanted to know what other holidays are there in reference to food. So I'm going to write my note down really quick. 0102-26. National Food Days are happening in January. What national food days are happening in January of 2026, guys? You know, there's National Hamburger Day. Well, I know there's National Cheeseburger Day, Pancake Day, I think Strawberry Day, Apple Pie Day. I believe there's a National Cherry Pie Day. So I wanted to take this month by month. Month by month. And so January 2026, according to AI Overview, features numerous daily and month-long national food observances. Now, this is crazy. Hold the phone, because all I asked was National Day. But it said that some foods are observed for a whole month. So I already have I was about to call this a flapjack. I'm thinking about pancakes and the cartoon Flapjack too much. Cartoon Network for this past week has been running Flapjack cartoon. What is it? The Misadventures of Flapjack. That's been coming on Cartoon Network all week this week. So I'm thinking about pancakes and the cool cartoon Flapjack. But on this clipboard here, I already have something to write about. Let's give us something to write about. What national food happening in January of 2026. So I have that down. 1, 2. Throughout the entire month. So January 2026, guys, features numerous daily and monthly national long food observances. So now I'm putting, wow, I did not know some foods were observed for the whole month. Thank you for waiting for me as I wrote down something. Y'all, I am steady writing stuff down, and we're only about 10-15 minutes into this. So, through January 2026 features numerous daily and month-long national food observances according to AI Overview. Month-long food observances. Do you guys have any ideas of what food is celebrated for the entire month? I hope cheeseburgers is in one of them. And my second guess, so before I read the list, the foods that I think and or want to be celebrated for the entire month is cheeseburgers and ice cream. So now I'm going to look and see what the actual answers are. Month-long food observations. National Soup Month. Wow, throughout the entire month of January 2026, the followings are celebrated. The following foods. National Soup Month, Baking Month, Oatmeal Month, Hot Tea Month, Slow Cooking Month, and Egg Month. Did you guys know in the month of January 2026, these items are celebrated for the entire month? Egg, slow cooking, hot tea, oatmeal, baking, baking, and soup. So, happy Soup Month, Baking Month, Oatmeal Month, Hot Tea Month, Slow Cooking Month, and Egg Month. Yay! OMG, you know how cool that is? I want to celebrate all the foods. He wanted all the foods. Did you guys know any of that? This is like really cool. So I want to know what else is. Thank you guys for coming in so much and pressing the like button. The like button helps keep this puppy running. We have daily food holidays. Daily food holidays. Before we get into the daily food holidays, though, we are going to get into the Cows in the Chat theme song. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, artificial intelligence, and all living, breathing things here on planet Earth. This is the one and only true melting pot. Planet Earth, welcome all to the morning moo. It is time for the Cows in the Chat song. Mew, mew, mew. So how it goes is you can put cow emojis in the chat, animal emojis in the chat, or your favorite emojis in general in the chat while I sing a little song like this. Harmonica, please. Thank you. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat, moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat, moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat, moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. It is time to put cows in the chat. Why? Because I like cows. Isn't it obvious? It's raining cows. Meow, 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 meow. It's raining cows. Oh my goodness, it's raining cows. You guys, cows are cool, and plus I work with them. They're one of my favorite animals. I work with them every day, Monday and Tuesday. After this live stream and after I eat my breakfast, you already know that, shouts out to Big Frida, that I go to private property on an undisclosed location and talk with the cows on those select days. Why? Because we have meetings and I work with them and for them, spreading the message about how wonderful cows are, aka bovines. Moo moo moo, moo moo, moo moo moo, bovines. While I have you guys here, you already know that I ask for a wacko's wish every time on Morning Moo. I address the NASA people, the science people, and the government people. Because I know they're watching because this is the coolest show on the planet. They'll probably never let me know that they're watching, but I know you're watching, so hey, thank you so much. While you're here, you know what the two items are on my wacko's wish. NASA science people, since you guys are in your Dexter's laboratory, making all these crazy experiments and all this stuff allegedly. And allegedly GMO peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Psych. Moving forward, can you please go in your laboratory and whip us up a strawberry cow, and we need a unicorn as a peace offering. You can be like, yeah, we're sorry. We made a few mistakes along the way working in our science lab, testing out things, trying to do other things, and we accidentally released some creepy things out here like bugs with too many legs. I honestly think the bugs with too many legs are an accident, but now it's kind of gotten out of control. So as an apology, can you please go and be like, let's release in the vault, because I know y'all have it somewhere allegedly, release unto us the unicorn. We even have a unicorn protection committee. We've got ninja suits and karate suits. You can pick whichever suit you feel comfortable in. And my crew over here, once again, the Unicorn Protection Committee, we promise to defend the unicorns at all costs, because we know in Harry Potter, well, even though he got slain, Lord Voldemort, or aka the name who must not be mentioned, he got slain in Magic Land. Magic never dies, allegedly. So I think Voldemort is not passed away. He's just lurking in the bowers somewhere, if that's the word. It's going to be a word today. Thank you for dropping those comments down there with the cows and stuff, guys. So, you know how beautiful that will be? Another peace offering. NASA people, thank you so much, because I know y'all watching me somewhere in space with y'all fancy high-powered internet while I'm down here struggle streaming. Thank you for helping your girl out, giving me a few views. Milk and cookies wouldn't hit the same if we didn't have cows, and you know what? There wouldn't be no Burger King. Meow, meow, meow. Drop those flame broil burgers in the chat. You know, cookouts wouldn't be the same, y'all. What's those other things they call when you go into a game? Mosh pit? No, that's at a concert. Skydive is a skydive. It's what y'all do with y'all party in the parking lot. Tailgates would not be the same if we didn't have cows. So let's drop some flame broil cows in there, fire emoji, cow emojis in there. Thank you guys so much for participating in Cows in the Chat segment, and I will never stopping to ask you science people to give us a unicorn and a strawberry cow on my wacko's wish. Cows in the chat, meow meow meow. Hey.
Hey, y'all did that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Meow, meow, meow. Y'all, I'm having a good time already. I am having a good time already. Good morning to all my cool peeps. I hope you are having a great day. You probably had to go back to your regularly scheduled broadcasting work weeks and school weeks. So have a great day going when you go to school. And be careful for all of the cool peeps who have to get on the bus. Be mindful of your surroundings while you're on the bus. Daily food holidays. We have a small little calendar here. For January 1st, National Bloody Mary Day. January 2nd, National Buffet Day and Cream Puff Day. How are you going to have 2 in 1? Aren't 2 in 1? So it's enough. It's more than enough. Hey, it is more than enough. Hey, January 2nd was National Buffet Day and Cream Puff Day. I'm happy about the buffet day because I like going to the buffet because everything I want is there. It has everything I want. It has everything I need. So why on earth would I go somewhere else when I can just go to Golden Corral? Alright, Golden Corral. So January 2nd is National Buffet Day and Cream Puff Day. January 4th is National Spaghetti Day. Spaghetti in the chat. Meow, meow, meow. January 6th is National Bean Day and Shortbread Day. Beans and cornbread, da-da-da. Beans and cornbread, got in the fight. Beans and cornbread, Beans and cornbread, something, something. Hey, y'all remember that song? I'm like, what is she saying? Oh, that girl's so creative. She'll just make up any kind of song. But no, Beans and Cornbread is actually a real song. And I think I first heard it in the Malcolm X movie. The Malcolm X movie that came out in like 93, 94 or something. So beans and cornbread. Beans and Cornbread is the song. Yes, Beans and Cornbread is the famous 1949 jump blues song. I said jump little children jump. Ooh, I said jump little children jump. I said, jump, little children, mama and papa's gone. I said, jump, 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 jump. I did a jump, 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 jump. I did a jump, 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 jump. I said, jump, little children, mama and papa's gone. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out tonight. How and hit the splits. Yes, Beans and Cornbread is a famous 1949 jump blues song by Louis Jordan and his Timpani Five. Timpani Five, known for its catchy tune and lyrics about things that go well together, famously used as the theme for TBS as Dinner and a Movie. Artist Louis Jordan and his Timpani Five. Louis Jordan and his Timpani Five. Not to be confused with Diatron 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Diatron 5. Diatron 5. Diatron. Moving forward, writers Louis Jordan credited to his wife Felicie Moore and Fred B. Clark. Theme: the song compares beans and cornbread to other perfect pairings like hot dogs and mustard or strawberries and shortcake. Hey, you cannot have one without the other. It's like, y'all want some strawberry shortcake? Yeah, girl. Emphasizing togetherness, legacy. It became a cultural touchstone famously used as the theme for the TV show Dinner and the Movie, and was even a traditional meal for NASA launch crews. So you mean to tell me NASA was up there eating some soul food, beans and cornbread? Good luck with the gas. I don't know why y'all will be up there in NASA flying around in a tiny compact space eating beans and cornbread. Although I know it's highly cheap, why not get some rice and cornbread? Because the beans, I'd like to know behind the scenes how that rocket launch went. This rocket launch was fueled slowly by the power of human ingenuity. Yeah, human ingenuity. This rocket ship was fueled by the power of human gas because someone had the gold idea to feed the NASA launch crew some dang on beans and cornbread. Beans, they're good for your heart. The more you eat them, the more you... Don't say that! I learned that little saying from, I think, watching Rocco's Modern Life. I think it was the cow named Heifer. Back in the day, it was taboo to say heifer because in my mom's time, that's what they called girls who were fast and loose in the street. They were like, that old heifer over there. Heifer. So when Rocco's Modern Life came out and the cow's actual name was Heifer, my mom felt uncomfortable because when Rocco was, had heightened episodes when he was getting at the cow, he'd be like, Heifer! And my mom felt uncomfortable. She would cover her mouth though because she was like, she's not supposed to be laughing at this and blah blah blah. So it made me really happy. So she felt some type of way about me actually watching it. So in her time, as my mom was a mom while I was probably 10 or something, who knows. And it's like, she is like, our cartoons were getting bad. Well, the cartoons that our children is watching, and shoot, the way things are going, some of y'all's children's children, and probably even children, the way things are going now, cartoons are heavy, but that's besides the point. So yes, my cool peeps, thank you for inquiring, LA. Oh, you're welcome. Beans and Cornbread is a real song written by Louis Jordan, credited to his wife Felicie Moore and Fred B. Clark. Legacy: it became a cultural touchstone famously used as the theme for the TV show Dinner and the Movie, and was even a traditional meal for NASA launch. While Louis Jordan's version of While Louis Jordan's version is the most iconic, the song's theme of cornbread and pinto beans also appears in other music like John R. Miller's Cornbread and Pinto Beans, showing the enduring appeal of the simple, comforting imagery. Beans and cornbread lyrics. I'm going ready to just wrap this on up on strong. Beans and cornbread lyrics. Beans and cornbread had a fight. Beans knocked cornbread out of sight. Cornbread said, now that's alright. Meet me on the corner tomorrow night. It's something like that. Beans and cornbread, da da da. Beans and cornbread. That's about all I remember. But I'm reading. Far as all I remember is like the melody of how it went. But this is my first time, to my knowledge, actually getting a view at the actual words, because back then all I could go by was what I could hear. I don't even know if I was hip to putting closed caption on my television, on the television set in the living room at that time. I probably didn't fool around with the TV settings too much in the family room, because I would have forgotten how I put something on there, would have messed up the settings, and so it wasn't worth the risk. But when I finally eventually got a TV in my room, I recall putting the caption on things, like especially music, so I could try to read what they were saying. And even back then, the caption, it was hit or miss, because it would have like dots or something if it couldn't even interpret what the rappers and stuff were saying. So that's another story for another day. Rappers meaning I didn't have cable in my room, and I didn't have access to watch TV like I wanted. So on the times when I knew my dad wasn't around because he was at work, or maybe out running errands, especially when he went to work on the weekend. I loved when he went to work on Saturday and Sunday, because it allowed me to get my VHS tapes and record just stuff on TV, so I could have something to watch in my room and try to keep up with what was going on in my time. Even in my time, I wasn't even able to keep up with my time. So what makes you think I'm keeping up with the times now? Moving forward, that's the beans and cornbread spill of it all. So how did we get to this in the first place, second place, third, and fourth place? Because on January 6th, it was National Bean Day and Shortbread Day. I'm here for it. Y'all here for it? I'm here for it. January 11th, National Milk Day and Hot Toddy Day. Isn't hot toddy a adult an adult beverage? Hot toddy. Isn't a hot toddy, and that's how it was spelled, Toddy. It looks like the phonetic and lazy way of saying today. How y'all doing today? Is a hot toddy a adult drink? I'm waiting for the answer. Hot toddy for adults. So I asked, is a hot toddy an adult drink? Hot toddy for adults. 3-4. Oh, I'm not going to sit up here and tell y'all how to make it, but apparently it is. And they have the recipe right there. Moving forward, January 12th, National Gluten Free Day, second Monday, Curry Chicken Day, and Marzipan Day. Marzipan was made on chowder. You take the moon and you take the sun. You take everything that seems like fun. You stir it all up, and when you're done, rudder, 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 rudder. So come on down and see, there's something cooking. Stay a while, 'cause something's always cooking. Oh, come on in, it's something, something, something. Stay a while, 'cause something's always cooking. Yeah! Is it food? Y'all remember chowder? Y'all, I love that. I really love Well, like, I wish there was an in between love and like for expressions of like TV shows. Because love is a kind of too strong and like is a little too weak. I'm in the center of love and like for that cartoon Chowder. So, Marzipan, Marzapan, I think Marzipan was the name of the city or town that Chowder actually lived in. I'm looking now. So marzipan, that is a food, but I think that was the name of the marzipan. Now, how in the world did I open up a brand new tab? I don't want to have too many windows open because it'll slow up my computer. So, yes, I found it. Yes, Marzipan City is the fictional city where the Cartoon Network show Chowder is set. What's going on, AI Overview? Thanks for helping your girl out find these answers. Once again, you don't have to cater to make the answers suit my fancy. I want the hardcore truth. You do not have to deviate or sugarcoat anything. So once again, yes, Marzipan City is the fictional city where the Cartoon Network show Chowder is set. It is a whimsical food-themed world where all the residents are strange creatures. I wouldn't say they're strange, but nevertheless, it is a whimsical food-themed world where all the residents are strange creatures and buildings are influenced by Indian and Moroccan architecture. Key facts about the setting. Location. The main characters, Chowder, Mung Dal, Truffles, and Schnitzel, live and work in Mung Dal's catering company within Marzipan City. Marzipan City. So my cool peeps, that is correct. Marzipan Day. On January 12th, National Gluten-Free Day, second Monday, Curry Chicken Day, and Marzipan Day have happened. January 14th, National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. Sandwich Day! What? It's Sandwich Day! That's from Lilo and Stitch when Lilo had to feed the fish a sandwich. She fed the fish. I don't know what day, I don't remember what day specifically it was, but I know that she ran to her dance instructor and was like, it's sandwich day. She fed the fish peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and she ran out of peanut butter and jelly to feed the fish on sandwich day. So January 14th is Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. Let's go Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day. January 15th, y'all, I'm excited because we're getting closer to the current dates. Current dates: National Bagel Day and Strawberry Ice Cream Day. That was on the 15th. I might have to go back in time just so I could celebrate that. Once again, January 15th was National Bagel Day and Strawberry Ice Cream Day. Yesterday, on Martin Luther King's Day, was Popcorn Day. Today, we are current. It's National Cheese Lovers Day. Let's put some cheeses in the chats. Yes, I said cheeses. I don't know if cheeses is a word or not, but I'm saying it. Hercules says cheeses when he describes his grandmother's macaroni and cheese. He calls it macaroni and the cheeses because he says she put too many cheeses in the macaroni. Y'all, if my parents heard me saying cheeses, 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 they'll be like, stop using the Lord's name in vain. They'll probably smack the top row of my teeth out my mouth with them half hearing. I'm not saying Jesus, I'm saying cheeses, but they so tone deaf. I would have lost some more of my teeth because they thought I was taking the Lord's name in vain. And all I said was macaroni and the cheeses, cheeses, cheeses. Anyways, January 23rd is Pie Day. It doesn't have a specific pie, y'all. It just say pie. National P-I-E Day. So I'm not sure if they just got tired of designating lemon meringue pie, pumpkin pie, peach pie, strawberry pie, apple pie to having an individual independent day. And they was like, you know what? We need to just squash this before it spreads like a bonfire. We're just going to 86 all the individual pie days and just have a settlement on one day. So January 23rd, if you're interested, it is National Pie Day. January 24th is National Peanut Butter Day. Now I need to look on my calendar and see what day the 24th fall on. I'm looking on my calendar right now. The 24th of January falls on a Saturday, so it's not gonna fall on Morning Mood Day. January 27th is National Chocolate Cake Day. Mouth-watering. January 30th is Croissant Day. Croissant! Meow, meow, meow. They talked about that on Teen Titans Go. It was Cyborg. He was like, croissant! Shouts out to Cyborg. Teen Titans! When there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans! National Hot Chocolate Day is on Mother Goose and Grimace. No, it's not on Mother Goose and Grimace Day. January 31st, the last day in January. Until further notice, because I wouldn't be surprised if we have 32 days in January in the near future. So as of now, January 31st is National Hot Chocolate Day. I can dig it. You guys know any other national food days that you like, that you circle on your calendar to prepare yourselves for? There is no deep dive overview for this. I wish it would have been. So there was a day in particular, but I've been looking anyways, to expound on some of the things I had questions about. For example, the marzipan. We found out not only is marzipan food, but marzipan is the town where Chowder lives from Cartoon Network. I am going to look up what is marzipan. I think marzipan is some type of bread, right? I'm getting ready to look it up. According to AI Overview, marzipan is a sweet, pliable confection made from finely ground almond sugar, powdered or granulated, and a binder like corn syrup or white eggs, or often flavored with almond extract or rosewater, used for molding into shapes like fruits or animals, or as cake covering filling. Wow, I thought it was bread. It's popular in European Christmas holiday baking, found in chocolates, pastries, stolen Battenberg, and as a decorative figure. Key characteristics of marzipan. Ingredients, texture, uses, variations. Marzipan. Primarily ground almond and sugar, plus liquid sweeteners, glucose corn syrup, or egg whites for binding and flavoring. Texture is soft, malleable dough when kneaded, firming up when chilled. Uses: sculpted into decorative items, used as an underlayer for icing on cake, wedding, Christmases, fillings for chocolate, or baked into cakes and breads. Baked into cakes and breads. Baked into cakes and breads. Variations: can be similar to almond paste, but often has more sugar and a smoother texture. Different countries have regional specialties. Interesting. Common uses and traditions for marzipan, guys. In Germany, marzipan pigs for good luck, New Year's, and stolen bread. Italy, Sicily, elaborate marzipan fruits for All Saints' Day, Christmas. Now, this is what they're showing me. They're showing me these cute little tiny fruits, so I'm going to assume that they're made out of marzipan. Now, I've seen these throughout my life growing up. Less as I became into an adult, but more during my younger years to early teens. I would see these things on like foods and stuff, especially around the holidays. So they had to have been marzipan handcrafted fruits. That's cute. So once again, Italy and Sicily, elaborate marzipan fruits for All Saints' Day, Christmas. UK and Ireland, layered under icing and Christmas cakes. And in Scandinavia, marzipan is popular in chocolate year-round for Easter eggs. Cool. So we learned a little about marzipan, my cool peeps. And we learned about all the cool things that are going to be filled in this month. Action-packed, fun-filled food month in January 2026. So every day there's something good to look forward to. And coming up, my cool peeps, because today is the 20th. Yesterday was National Popcorn Day. You can always catch up on that. And any of the other things, other food celebrations that you missed, you can catch up on. But tomorrow, if you want to stay current, it's National Cheese Lovers Day. And lastly, before I get out of here, my cool peeps, once again, thanks for chatting with everybody in the comments, including myself. For the whole month of January, these food things will be celebrated. Soup, baking goods, so it's baking month, oatmeal month, hot tea month, slow cooking month, and egg month. Thank you guys so much for coming in, having a good time, and watching the uploads. I have been doing some power forwarding as far as pre-production. I have not been putting my notifications on too tough for these videos that I'm uploading, so you'll see them when you see them at your own time, or they may just fall silently into your timeline. But nonetheless, I have been smashing it up back here behind the scenes, doing pre-uploads like nobody's business, because it's a personal goal that I want to do. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you guys so much once again for helping my family and I get towards monetization. For those of you who don't know, first off, Happy New Year. And second off, we have made the YouTube Partner Program. I'm so happy about that. My YouTube birthday is coming up. It's January 24th. I will be 14 years old. 14 years. My YouTube account will be 14. I am not 14. But I will be celebrating my 14th year on YouTube on the 21st. Thank you guys so much. Till next time. Bye-bye.
shumo, a shumo, a shumo, a shumo, a shumo, 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 murmur, murr, shumo, murmur, murr, a shumo, murmur, shumo, murmur, 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 murr, 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 a shumo, murmur, murr, shumo, murmur, murr, a shumo, murmur, shumo, murmur, 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 murr, 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 murr.